me just like.
You had a good guess.
I was disappointed in Queen Latifah.
Well, we are back on the Morning Brew with friends, and look at this. How great is this on the couch? We got Ariel and Sebastian here from Theater Southwest production of The Little Mermaid on the couch on the Morning Brew. I love this. And you've got the crab outfit on. You got like crab legs. Is that what?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. I love that. And this, do you have a mermaid tail?
I don't. Not the tail right now. I have my.
Do you actually
my
have one
human
for the
legs.
show?
I do have one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it just attaches and it comes out. It's really cool.
That
I
is
love
very
it.
cool. Well, the show is going to be so much fun to be a part of. It's one of those that I think everybody knows those songs. They just know them. How hard is it to? Do you have to find yourself singing like the Disney characters? Do you have to find yourself singing like that? Do you have to bring those same voices almost to life?
I think it a little bit comes with the territory. Playing Ariel, I kind of want to sound like her, but I also want to sound like myself.
Right.
So it's finding that fine line between the character that everybody knows and me. Mm-hmm. So I would say a little bit.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have to do like the Sebastian accent?
Yes, I do.
How hard is it to learn that, or is that something that just kind of comes natural for you?
I have a coach who helps with the diction and so forth, and again, interpreting the character for myself and not trying to portray the original character. That keeps the pressure off of you, and people can feel the authentic character and personality.
Very cool. So how did you guys get involved in doing this show? Is this one that when it came out you were like, Ariel, I want to be Ariel? Did that happen?
I think I heard about this show probably a year ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to audition. There's no way I can't not audition
Is
for
it one of
this.
those, you're a little girl singing along with
Oh
it?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've had this movie memorized since I was 5. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it one of those things though that like whenever I do karaoke, I think I know all the words to a song, and then I go and I'm like, those aren't the words. Did that happen?
A little bit. There's a couple of very slight word changes, and there's also quite a few new songs that aren't in the movie. So that was a little challenging, but they're just really great songs, all of them.
Very cool. And same thing with you. Did you know all the songs already? Go into this and say, hey, I know how to sing all these, the Under the Sea song and all of those.
Yes. And sad to say, I was 18 when this came out. You talking about 5 years old? I'm like, oh. But yes.
Yeah. Is it when you play a character like Sebastian? Do you find yourself in him? Is there something about that guy? Because he's like a great fun character, right? You're like a great fun guy. Like, is it?
Yes. Sebastian is a fun guy, but he also has that part where he's a big brother, big uncle, looking out for Ariel and keeping the family together. I find myself that way. I have an older sister, so I'm always looking out for her and butting in and trying to keep everybody together. So yeah, I relate that way.
And were you like the princess growing up, like the?
I tried to be.
Oh yes.
Not sure if I succeeded.
So that means you didn't.
Yeah. It's every little girl's dream to be a Disney princess when she grows up. So.
You're getting to live it finally on
yeah,
stage.
Definitely.
That is cool.
Definitely.
Does the Disney thing add something to the film, to the show? I mean, is it when you play Disney something? I mean, it has some cachet. It has something more to it, I think, than your average kind of theater show, right? I mean, do people go and expect like all the Disney stuff with it?
I think they do expect all the Disney stuff. There's this kind of magic and innocence about Disney that's really beautiful, in my opinion.
Yes.
So yeah, I think people do go in expecting to see Disney when they see the show.
And they want to see the under the sea stuff, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Did you have to watch the movie a million times and figure out, like, rewatch it and get refamiliarized with it too?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've probably watched it every other day.
Oh, that's
since
awesome.
The show has started. Yeah.
And you too? I mean, is it one of those things that you have to kind of capture Sebastian's everything?
Yes. Trying to, make sure that we stay true to the character, but also adding our bit to it. And again, the audience is going to come looking for the Disney experience, and we have the pizzazz in this production to bring the Disney experience. I would love to see audience members getting up, clapping, and singing along. And
Probably,
just really,
but we all know the songs. You
Yeah.
know, is it one of those things that in rehearsals, it's like the audience singing along with you guys?
Not yet, but I think we're going in expecting
You're
that
more
people
than
are going to
welcome
sing
to.
along. Yes.
Yeah, please sing along, right?
Definitely.
Might as well be.
Yeah,
it
why
should
not?
be fun, right? Yeah. Well, I remember the movie. There were a bunch of characters. Are all of the characters in the stage show too?
I want to say yes.
Yeah.
Because it was a large cast.
It's a very large cast. Yeah, we have, you know, Ursula, of course, and her pet eels, which they are just amazing.
Costumes as awesome as these.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are so good.
Oh, here we go. There we go. There's a photo of you.
There's
Is
my
that the tail you wear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. There you go. That's got to be fun.
It is.
And then do we have any photos of Ursula there?
We don't.
No.
We are actually saving her as a surprise for the audience. She looks amazing, though.
And is that the prince there?
This is the prince.
Yes.
What was his name again? I remember.
Brian Durden.
Okay, but what's his real name in the show?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's Prince
His name is Eric.
Eric.
Yes.
Prince Eric. Yes,
Brian.
lovely.
Prince Eric.
Yes. And at the end, there's that really sad song. The really sad, like, she's giving up the tail and.
The Poor Unfortunate Soul.
I think so.
That
It's been a
Ursula
minute since
sings?
I've seen the movie,
Right.
so and I didn't commit it to memory like you did. But I mean, how hard is it to basically switch from singing all these really happy and goofy and crazy songs to something that's sad like that?
It can be difficult, you know, to
Yeah.
feel all of that emotion all at once.
Right.
You know, we have a quartet song between me, Sebastian, Trident, and Eric, and it's just this beautiful, kind of sad song, but the sad songs are really lovely, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
It expresses, you know, from Sebastian's point of view, if I could just make this all happen for you, I really would, but I'm just a crustacean. You know. See what I can do if I'm not in the cooking pot.
Right. 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 If I could just hold my breath underwater. And I'm looking. I just noticed your shoes. Those things are amazing. Are those like? Did you find those? Did they give you those? Or are those like costume shoes?
I'm going to do a little plug.
Yes.
Yeah.
These were designed by
That's
Princess
amazing.
Pumps.
Princess Pump. Local
Yes.
shoe designer.
Local shoe designer Elizabeth
We have to
Rathburn.
get Princess Pumps on the show.
Princess
Deal.
Pumps, and Elizabeth is one of the board members at Musical Theater Southwest, and she's one of the sea creatures as well in this production.
Oh, cool. We need to get her on the show. I'd love to
Yes,
like
yes.
talk
Oh,
shoes
yeah.
with somebody. Those are really amazing.
Flounder has a pair of shoes like this too, in yellow and blue. So yeah.
I love it. Well, the show goes December 18th to January 3rd at the African American Performing Arts Center in San Pedro. Tickets are $22 for general admission and $20 for students and seniors. And check it out at musicaltheatersw.com. And then we've got our buddies, the Howlin' Wolves, who are back in their comfy chairs over here. You guys gonna take us out again? Awesome.